Hi everyone, I am Allie from A Glass After Work, and happy Wine Wednesday. Today I am going to show you the wines from the March shipment from the Gary Vee Wine Club. If you've been watching for a little while, you may remember that I did the February shipment of the Gary Vee Club. That was 2 bottles. This month is actually 4 bottles of wine. They're all red wines. The price of the wine club remains the same every month. It's $55, whether you get 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, or 4 bottles. You get wine every month. So this month is actually, it's the first month where we've gotten 4 bottles of wine. So let's take a peek. The first wine that we've got is the Argiano, 2014 Argiano. It's an Italian red wine from Tuscany, and it is $26. Each wine club shipment comes with this great little write-up, and it says in the write-up that this wine is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Sangiovese, Merlot, and SYRAH. So it's going to be a mix of some black fruits and some red fruits, just because of the mix of grapes that are in there. I think it'll be probably a nice medium body wine with some good structure. According to the notes, it's a wine that's ready to drink now, but if you have a place to store it, you can store it till 2024. I know I am not one to generally store wine. We don't really have a place for it, and we generally drink it fast enough that storing wine doesn't really work for us. But if you store wine, this is one that you can keep. And so next up, we have another Italian wine. And this one is the Poggio Stella. It's a Montepulciano from 2011. This wine is also $26. And this wine is going to be a bit bigger. My guess is this is going to be a bit bigger than the wine before it. It's also, though, a wine that you can drink now or that you can hold until 2024. And then next up, we have a Australian SHIRAZ. It's a 2013 from St. Mary's Wines. It's on the wine coast of Australia. So that's down in southeast of South Australia. And so this wine's gonna be a little bit pricier. This wine is $35. But it's also gonna be a nice big, my guess is it's gonna be a nice big wine. It should be interesting. I haven't had SHIRAZ in a while, just because they started getting a bad reputation for kind of being bigger and not having a lot going on, just being a lot of fruit and not being very well crafted. And I've been reading that they have been doing a lot better, that winemakers have gone back to trying to be more crafty with their wine instead of doing mass production. And so I'm excited to try that. I haven't had an Australian SHIRAZ in a while. And last up is this 2013 Valdez Pinot Noir from Sonoma, California. And this wine is actually going to be our most expensive wine of the group. It's a $45 bottle of wine. I think it's probably going to be a slightly bit bigger in terms of, it won't be as big as the Italian or the SHIRAZ, but it probably will be a little bit bigger than an Oregon Pinot, just because it's of where it's located. But again, it says that it's spent a little bit of time in oak, so it should hopefully be nice and smooth. It is unfiltered. I don't know how you feel about filtered wines, but don't be surprised if you grab that wine that you see some sediment at the bottom. Just make sure you don't tilt the bottle all the way to get the last little bits out, because most of what will be left will be really literally the dregs. So those aren't necessarily as fun to drink. And so there you have it, the March shipment of the Gary Vee Wine Club. And with that, thanks for joining me. I will be sure to put all of the details about the wineries, about the club. I will put them all in the notes below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and have a happy Wine Wednesday. Cheers.